Good morning, everyone. Based off of the beginning of the video, you guys know that we are in Chicago. We did not vlog much yesterday on our way in just because I can't speak for Akeem, but I was exhausted from just this past 2 weeks. Like, have just really been kicking my butt. So
no, I just realized I'm about to start driving. I have no clue where I'm going. So.
I'm like, you going back to the hotel?
Yeah, I'm just parking so I can get an address.
All right, so we are actually out here.
Buckle up for safety. In
Glenville, Illinois, just outside of Chicago. And we're out here because Akeem and I are shooting a wedding. I'm not sure if a lot of you know, if you follow us on social media, then you know, but Akeem is a photographer. He's been shooting weddings since 2012.
I told him on the last video, but...
oh, okay. Anyway, so that's why we're here. And I'm here because from time to time, I have been his second shooter. To help shoot weddings. So I've been doing it since about 2014, just going to help him shoot for certain weddings if they book a second shooter. But yeah, this is more so his passion. This is more so like, I love taking pictures and stuff like that, but like I feel like this is his technique, like he's studied and all the other good stuff for. And so yeah, that's why the two of us are here. And we've been here since yesterday. Like I said, we came in on Thursday, September 28th, and then we leave October the 1st, so we leave on Sunday. The wedding is actually tomorrow. We are on our way into Chicago because, like he said, he's found a breakfast spot that he wants to check out. And I don't know.
I'm trying to sit down on open table. This look crazy good, doesn't it?
I haven't even seen it. It does look good, though. It's a honey what?
It's called the Honey Bear Cafe.
I wonder if that's a place that I saw in one of my groups. But it is a little chilly out here. It was colder yesterday. It was like 66 degrees yesterday. And today it is...
Let me try to Google it.
71. So it's not that bad. But unlike Akeem, I grabbed all of my fall gear because I couldn't wait to wear it. So he got on shorts and t-shirts, and I brought cardigans.
Good, though. I thought it was gonna be colder.
I hope it do get colder, especially when we get closer to the water.
Why would you wish to see we're open daily from 7:30 to 2:30? Ain't that what time is it?
It's 12:15, so we better hurry up. But it's an hour into the city, so we'll probably get there about 1.
It's an hour. You found it?
No, I said it's an hour into the city. But I can pull it up if you need me to.
You have come to the right place to book a reservation. Are encouraged but never required. Enter site. Shoot, let me see. Watch, make sure nobody's behind me. Reservations.
Then Akeem rented this big old truck. It's nice though. It's a 6-seater.
It's a pickup, and I kind of always wanted to pick up. Not always, but recently I've been wanting to pick up truck.
Heavily recently. Since moving to Texas recently.
What's today? 29th.
29th. But yeah, it's nice. It drives nice. Well, I haven't driven it, but it rides nice. And then it has 3 seats up here. This is the seat. And then it has 3 seats in the back. And I was like, if the kids were smaller, this would have been perfect. But the kids are all bigger.
But you get the
all long and tall.
But I would get, if I got one, I would definitely get the extended cab where it's way more room in the backseat area. So
I feel like pickups, especially, I can't say just in Houston. I don't know why I would feel that way, but a pickup would have come in handy for so many different reasons. Like, we've had to put stuff in the van. Luckily, all the seats go down, and it's about the size of the back of a pickup truck. But then you can't put anybody else in there, so it wouldn't be bad to have one. So I am still on a natural high from the concert this past Sunday. It was everything. If you had an opportunity to experience it, then you know it was everything. If you saw the pictures, if you saw the videos, like it was a vibe. And I know a lot of people are talking they shit.
You had a retainer in?
Yeah, I know you can hear the list.
Yeah, I'm like, what's wrong with you? I'm waiting for you to swallow or something.
I wasn't gonna put it on camera that I had it in.
They can clearly hear it because I can hear it.
Maybe you can hear it because you're right here.
Yeah.
Okay. This will go out. We'll be home by then. We at the Renaissance Hotel. I keep saying it's the Beyonce Hotel.
Tracking off. You keep doing that.
I don't know how.
When you touch the screen, it locks on that particular location.
Well, I turned it off. But the mute challenge. Let me just get my piece on the mute challenge. The mute challenge is supposed to just be fun. That was it. It was fun, and then it was friendly competition in between states or cities. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'll say cities. I was gonna say no because Houston, but I'm like no because Houston night one. Well, yeah, but I was more so thinking about like Houston night 1 versus Houston night 2. But yeah, it was just a friendly competition in between cities. And then people were like, oh, it's mind control and da-da-da. How is that mind control, but I want everybody to wear silver and we all wore silver? How was like, so as far as a girl like that was ruining the mute challenge, this is the part I want to talk about. Not even just the one girl with the pink cowboy hat, but like everybody who went out their way to ruin it. I don't understand the need to just ruin people's fun just for the sake of ruining it. And then people are like, well, they paid their money, so they should be able to do what they want. And I'm like, just because you pay your money doesn't mean that you get to do whatever you want.
Yeah, you can't pay your money and go to the movie theater and just pick up your cell phone and start having a conversation because you pay for your ticket.
Exactly. And I think that's what people fail to realize, like it's boundaries. But at the same time, like, what do you gain for ruining someone's fun? Do I agree with the whole, and then but my whole thing is you paid your money to go. You probably went on to enjoy the rest of your night, but when she got home, especially the one girl, they told her, for lack of better words, her behind up. I'm trying to be conscious that my mom watches the videos and I don't want to be cussing. But for the lack of better words, they tore her behind up. I don't agree with doxing, but I also feel like in this world of 2023 with social media...
Bro.
What?
You gotta take that retainer out.
No, I'm not taking it out.
Like,
I have it for a reason. But, in the world... Yeah, I know doxing, but it's like you can't control what people do. You can't control people's reactions. So it's just like we always tell the kids, if you hit somebody, you can't control how they react to you hitting them. So keep your hands to yourself. So you can't be like, well, I only hit him, but he punched me, or I only kicked him, but
he went and got a bat and beat me up. Like,
yeah, like you can't control a person's reaction. So while I don't agree with the doxing. Look, you got some unhinged people on the internet, and everybody knows that. And clearly she did it to go viral, and it worked. It went viral. She may not have liked the results of it, but it did what it did what you wanted it to do. So
I didn't. Because that's what I asked you. Did she post it or somebody else post? Because I don't think she was going to post it with the intent on I'm going viral. I think it was more so for her to kind of share around like her small circle or whatever. I
don't know who posted it, but I think the friend posted it because in the video that says I don't know who posted it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say that she might have posted it to her page because the name matches all of the other social media sites. The one that was on the Snapchat, that matched all the other social media sites. So that video was
on there.
On where?
Her screaming.
You gotta go. So the first video I saw was a snippet from a screenshot from Snapchat with that particular honey, whatever her username was, right? So I kept thinking it was another person. But then when you go to her social media sites, you like, nope, that's the same for all the sites that got deactivated or banned or whatever. It's the same person. So I do know she got her Instagram back. I do know that she got her TikTok back. But I know that her Twitter is still suspended, or X or whatever it's called now. And people were like, oh, it's not that deep, but y'all know how people are. Like, y'all know if people don't like you and you go viral for all the wrong reasons, they gonna eat you up. Like, that's just the world that we live in. And social media moves fast, right? So in a couple of weeks, people will be over it, and we'll know how it does or doesn't affect her career. Is it worth a person losing their career? Absolutely not. But at the same time, when people are like, it speaks to your character, I do fully believe that something like that speaks to your character. If you're willing to tell the ending of a movie, if you're willing to spoil things for people just for the sake of your own fun, I do feel like it speaks to your character.
No, absolutely.
So, attention also.
I mean, people do
for something negative
all the time, but
what, bring unwanted attention?
Yeah, people,
I'm talking about for something negative to me and all of us surrounding. So, because you know how it is. It's like, if you want to do something by yourself, do something by yourself. But you bring the unwanted attention to this area, so now they looking for me. Because I'm your friend. I'm a dirt. And I told you, I was like, I feel the same way about people who step out on their relationships. You want to step out on your relationship? That's your business. But don't step out on your relationship and have me involved. So, like, we going someplace and then all of a sudden your person male or female pop up and your spouse at home, because I'm like, that's when people lose their minds. I'm not trying to be collateral damage to your ignorance.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to do what you do, keep it over there. Don't bring that heat over here. Granted, I feel like this is not the same as that situation, but I'm just talking about how people are selfish in the things that they do. There's a chopped seafood place right here. Steaks, chopped and seafood.
Yeah.
I'm talking about just for like maybe dinner later or something.
I told you where I'm going, baby.
But,
No, I mean, people gonna do what they're gonna do, and I think you already touched on it, but I didn't want to cut you off. But you kind of went a little
like
past
what you
it.
do? But go ahead.
No, not at all.
That's exactly what you do.
What? Not cut you off?
No. I'm talking about keep talking, and it's like I want to chime in, but then you jump on
I
different.
didn't want to cut you. No, it's not that I wanted to chime in. I wasn't saying that.
Mm-hmm.
But it was. What did you say? You had said. Oh, when you were talking about you have the right to do what you want to do, but you can't control the way people respond to what you did.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the overall consensus is it's not that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things, right? Everybody's willing to accept that. But then, like this, that's what you were talking about. It speaks to your character.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was telling Missy about a story where, this is like a real story. I want to say it was the Avengers. One of the movies that came out. You know, those movies are really, really big when they come out. You have the core fans, the core Marvel and DC fans, all that stuff, right? And it was like opening night. Yeah, I think you know the first one is usually like at midnight, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they usually drop around midnight.
And as they were coming, as the group of moviegoers came out the first time, and people were waiting to go in, somebody just yelled, "Iron Man dies at the end." So, is it the grand scheme of things? Is it that big of a deal? No, because y'all people want, there's bigger things going on in the world. It's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's other things going on in the world, but it speaks to your character that you're willing to take something from somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Because that moment isn't just about you. That moment is about everybody that's there. So, if it's just about you, do what you want to do, but that moment is for everyone. And then I saw another video where the girl was like, that same type of mentality is the person that will show up wearing white to your wedding day.
Okay, I saw that same video too on TikTok.
I think so.
Yeah.
And it was like, is that like you're still married? Like nobody's going to confuse the bride with you. Like everybody knows who you are. But the same people that saying it's not that big of a deal, male or female, that's saying that if somebody showed up at your wedding wearing a white long gown, you would be pissed. Because it speaks to your character. You know you're not supposed to do that, and you do it anyway. And then I can go on into a whole different subject matter about everybody want to say Beyonce's the Illuminati, she's a devil, and it's my like you really have to. Like I question. How can I say this? I don't question anybody's belief system. Only thing that I ask is that you should show me something that supports what you believe. Because there's information out there. I may learn something that I didn't previously know. So if you believe it, great, but explain it to me. My issue is when people can't explain it, or the things that they use to explain it don't make sense, or it's clearly fake. It's been a lot of things over the years where, you know, it's come out to be a hoax. Like people still believe that Hillary Clinton was peddling kids out of a pizza hut or a pizza place in whatever state. And it's like you can start to spread these rumors.
Hey, we know somebody who keeps saying that. Like even when we all had that conversation, we were like, bro, they was like, nope.
I know somebody
that we know directly.
Bro, you gotta cut that out. You know who you are. Hillary Clinton is no pizza hut. No
like
pizza
we literally had that conversation a couple months ago.
I know we talked about it, but I couldn't remember
and
who
they were
it
dead
was.
serious still, but yeah.
Yeah, I think it was joking personally, but I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not really a huge conspiracy theorist. Like there's things that I believe.
No, there's definitely some conspiracies I believe for sure.
But I'm not gotta go through the rabbit hole. Everything and anything is fake and a conspiracy theory. I'm just not that type of person. But I'm a very spiritual person. And I know my relationship with God. And I know the things that he says to me, and I know the things that he shows me, and I don't feel like I have to argue or prove that to anybody because I know the path and the journey that I'm on. So, you know, there was a lot of people like, oh, I wouldn't go.
At this, I gotta cut you off. So you see how Missy just clearly stated that her love for God and stuff like that. Somebody will see something that she do and be like, oh, that's the Illuminati symbol. And she don't believe in God because of this. Even though the words out of her mouth just said something completely different. But they'll say the way she holding her fingers up. No, go back to doing whatever you was doing.
I don't know what I was doing.
I don't know, but whatever it was, they'll be like, oh, see, that's the sign of Illuminati, and they trying to brainwash you. They will take things that she do, however innocuous it is, and then say that is the Illuminati, or that's the devil, or that's that. But the words that come out of people's mouths, they're like, oh, that don't matter because the kid down in his mama basement on YouTube said that this what this means. And it's like, when do we get to the point that I, as a person, the words that come out of my mouth don't matter? And I'm not talking about when we're speaking in metaphors or we're speaking in hyperbole. I'm talking about when we're actually speaking our truth and how we feel. So how could the person say, I love God, thank you God, I love the Lord, and then be an Illuminati because of something you saw them do with their hands? Like, that makes no sense to me.
But and then the other thing, I know people are allowed to do whatever they want. Yes, freedom of speech, it really is a thing. But one thing we always say,
there's no such thing as freedom of consequences.
Exactly. You have freedom of speech, but that doesn't mean that you can say whatever you want to say without consequences. And one thing we teach our kids is there's consequences, good or bad. You can call it good karma, good consequences, bad consequences, but there's consequences for every single action. There's a reaction to every single action. That is life, baby. That is life. So, enough of that, unless you had anything else you want to say about it.
No, I'm just driving right now. I don't want to say too much. I feel like we should just shut this up and do like a mute challenge rant and post it.
Is it?
So that's a tres leches French toast.
Okay.
Yes. We have the waffle fry. That's the Rogers Park strawberry field and cookie butter.
Okay.
From left to right. And your Wildcat skillet.
All right. No cap. Everything is amazing.
Not no cap.
Everything is amazing.
I don't need no ketchup on the potato.
That's it. Nothing. Normally, you know how I am, and I didn't even ask for salt. Those potatoes are so sweet. It's like you don't even need salt on the eggs because you are seasoning everywhere else.
Girl, bye.
Not girl, bye.
This don't make no sense.
Y'all friend going through it, and y'all know how much of a foodie Akeem is.
Having a real, you know what, seminar by myself. Try not to get food.
Huh?
Try not to get food.
Right. It's gonna be bedtime, but night. Oh my God.
I want to eat that off your fork.
We are currently riding around downtown Chicago. We're actually getting ready to head back to our hotel. After we left the Honey Bear, we thought we wanted to come out here, but like Akeem
Top
said,
2 and it ain't 2.
Oh, what, a Honey Bear?
Yeah.
Shut up. We had plans on like coming down here. We wanted to check out like the black, what is it, like facade. There we go. The black facade Target, but traffic out here is crazy. Oh, well, thanks, sir.
Right, not you get in front of my way. Boy, if this was in Houston, you would have got your, or Detroit for that matter. Anyway.
So we go ahead back because we got to shoot the wedding tomorrow on Saturday, and then we pretty much have all Sunday to ourselves again. And we want to get back to the hotel and just kind of go over some of the areas and look at some locations to shoot in. So we are going to head back, and I will give you guys our like personal review on the Honey Bear when we get back to the hotel. In the meantime, I'm just going to try to get some footage while we out here.
Yeah, because I got to focus.
So this is a pickup only Starbucks. So you just order online. You pop in and pick it up. It's cute. I'm pretty sure I got footage on the inside. But it's such a cute little spot. Aww. These pants will make my butt look flat. I gotta lose weight. Then I'm mad because I have on my LV sneakers, but I wanted to wear heels with these, but I can't find a place to get heels from, and I didn't pack any boots because I didn't think I had room in the luggage case, and I didn't want it to be too heavy.
Are the drinks ready?
I don't know. What size you get me? What? I see a grande cup, but it says order status. Somebody before you. No, not yet. It's cute.
All right, so the last time that we updated y'all, we were leaving. Now I want to say Was it Honey Bear?
Honey Bear.
Honey Bear. Mm-hmm. Honey Bear restaurant for breakfast or brunch, as Missy would call it. And y'all saw the food, right? And I've been literally thinking about this all day, and I was like, I don't want to say it if it's a prisoner of the moment type situation, but
I'm all blown.
Oh, because of the light.
Yeah, turn your light on.
Oh, hold on a second, y'all. The queen got me doing stuff.
I'm not about to look all ghostly while you all shining in the camera.
Hold on, where's the other light switch?
Oh no, yeah.
No. So is that better?
A little bit.
So, like, I'm a breakfast person. Missy, not so much, right?
No.
Okay.
I can eat breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't eat breakfast as soon as I wake up. So that's not the same thing. I eat breakfast food.
Right. But I've been thinking about this ever since we left, and I kid you not, that is the best breakfast place I have ever been to. And I've been to a lot. I've been multiple cities, places that's known for whatever they're known for. And not to say that those places weren't good, but this was by far the best. And let me tell you why, right? So, y'all know my relationship with food. I cook a lot, so I like to think that I understand food a little bit differently.
You think you're Alton Brown?
No, not at all. But, like, it was well balanced. So, what we got was a skillet, which was sauteed green peppers and onions, scrambled eggs, bacon, sausage, and I think it has some cheese in it, too.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had the French toast flight. Now, the French toast flight was a blueberry based.
Yeah, she said it too. Like she.
Oh yeah. So if y'all heard it when she gave a rundown, but we didn't have to add any syrup to it because they had like this like cheesecake ish. Oh. Like I don't know how to. It's it was like sweetened cream cheese icing, if that's what you will. But it wasn't too sweet. 'Cause, you know, sometimes it can be too sweet. And the French toast itself is a sweet, like a sweet entree meal or whatever. Mm-hmm. But it was so well balanced where the breading itself, you could tell the custard wasn't too sweet when they made it. And then for example, on the blueberry, the cream cheese icing part was just sweet enough that when you ate it with the blueberry sauce with the blueberries, the acidic, I'm assuming they put like lemon juice or something. The acidity from the lemon juice cut out just a little bit of the sweetness, and it was like perfectly balanced. Then they had another one. What was like strawberries and graham crackers. Mm-hmm. But what was the other one? It was like the Biscoff cookie and
Biscoff cookie, like I think it was like what do they call it? A cookie butter.
Yeah, like cookie butter. So you know the cookie butter they sell at Trader Joe's of the Biscoff.
And caramel.
Yeah, and it had a salted caramel. Like it was perfectly balanced all the way through, right? So it wasn't too sweet. It wasn't too overpowering. It was like each individual component by itself was well done, and then when you combine them together, it was perfect. Then the what?
Was it leche? The
other
one that we had.
Yeah, that's the one with the salted caramel.
No, the one that
Oh,
I had.
then she had like a
I don't know if it was brioche leche or what it was exactly.
it was like a tres leches cake almost, like concept. But that's the really thick one that we had. Pause. And
Oh
then
my god! It had banana in the middle.
the skillet, right? The skillet was incredible. Like, and I make them often at home, right? And it was something that I noticed at the end. There was no grease on the plate, and that doesn't sound like a big deal, but if you think about it, you're sautéing more than likely the onions and the bell peppers in some type of oil or butter or fat. The bacon is obviously has fat in it, so it's going to yield grease. The sausage yields grease. Usually you cook eggs like that, but there was no grease on the plate, and the potatoes were perfectly crispy. They weren't soggy. The outside was crispy, but the inside was fluffy, and they were seasoned, and not just salt seasoned. You could tell they used like herbs. I want to say maybe rosemary. Would you? Did
No,
you?
don't ask me that.
You know rose.
I know
Anyway,
what it is,
but the potatoes were so well done. Like the whole like.
I could see rosemary on there. The potatoes were amazing.
Like I told Missy, like I catch a flight.
Did you say seasoning salt?
No, I don't think it was seasoning salt.
I tasted seasoning salt. I think that's what the red was.
I thought that was just paprika.
I don't know.
Smoked paprika, because it was a little smoky. But like I told Miss, like I would catch a flight to come. Like if I caught a good Spirit flight, and I know what y'all gonna say, but if I can get to Chicago, if I can go from Houston to Chicago, $70 round trip,
2 hours.
I might just pull up. It's a 2-hour flight. I might just catch a flight to go here. Like I was telling Miss, I was like, this is the first place where I was full, right? And I didn't overdo it, but I couldn't wait to be hungry again because I'm like, man, I can't wait till I'm hungry again because I'm ready to eat some more. But
terrible.
Definitely had a fat boy moment. But yeah, the places. If you're in Chicago, if you're ever in Chicago, you gotta try out this place.
Yeah.
Like it was. I'm glad we went today, which was Friday, instead of going on a Saturday. Well, I'm sure it's banging tomorrow on a Saturday, and then Sunday as well. So I'm glad we got to do it before the weekend. But I want to go again Sunday.
I said I want to go again Sunday too. We brought our leftovers home, but the menu was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like the menu was like 4 pages long.
Yeah, but like different stuff, and it was one of those places. Like I spent 20 minutes talking about this place. I'm not trying to be Keith Lee or nothing like that, but I promise you, like. It's a 9.5 out of 10, easily. I'm definitely looking forward to go back. Even the lattes that we got, and then the place is BYOB,
Put it in the refrigerator.
so they can bring you your own. Like they have like fruit juices, but you can bring your own liquor in to mix in it, which is dangerous.
And they have like little. They'll give you like a flight of juices, and
you add your own liquor to it. But anyway, that was earlier. So after that. I don't know if we talked about before, but we just kind of rolled down to kind of let some of the food settle. We rolled down to the Magnificent Mile, which I'm sure y'all have seen. I think, Missy took some video. And then we came back here, started to prep some more for the wedding tomorrow, and we just did the walkthrough. Just kind of going through the paces, showing everybody, like, what they want them to do, what I need them to do in order to capture, like, as far as coming down the aisle, stuff like that. And then also... me and Missy kind of went through the game plans as far as photography. Where I want her to shoot, where I'll be doing certain moments of the ceremony, things like that. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be fun. It's a good crowd, right? And for photographers, we feed off of your energy. So if you're just a stuffed shirt, whatever. Then the images will reflect it. My energy reflects it, and I'm spending all day trying to get you to come out of that. But if you got a lively crew, and they already halfway turned up the day before, I already know the wedding gonna be fire. So, and I don't know how much of that I'll show you guys, for obvious reasons, but I'll give y'all a little glimpse of it. And then that's all day tomorrow, 12, 13, 14 hours. We'll be shooting, and then I'll be broken after that, recover, and then. We'll probably pick it up Sunday. I'll show you a little bit tomorrow. I'm probably getting ready and prepping, but after that, that'll be it, and then we'll catch up on Sunday. As of right now, we just got some food. They have this really good Cajun shrimp pasta at the hotel. Got it last night for dinner. Got it again tonight. And Missy ordered a steak. I told her to stop ordering steaks unless it's a steakhouse, but she said it's good.
The steak is good. The steak is good,
but I knew it was coming.
No, the gravy is amazing, and my gravy spilled on the steak, and so between the gravy, the mashed potatoes, and the steak,
you looking like a
really,
snack
really
laying on the bed like this. Hey, I'm gonna have to cut this short. Eat something else besides this. Let me stop.
Let you.
I meant besides my shrimp. I meant your steak.
Whatever. I'm gonna let you have a small piece though.
Okay.
I did. The Cajun shrimp was really, really good. I just didn't want it 2 nights in a row. That's a lot of pasta.
I've heard that before.
What?
You don't want nothing 2 nights in a row.
You've never heard that before.
I've never heard that.
But so I'm gonna give him some of my steak, and then we have to edit this video, finish editing this video from last week to put out tomorrow. The Beyonce video that y'all would have seen by the time y'all see this video.
And it's poor planning. We meant to edit it and upload it before we left, but we had technical difficulties. So we was like, well, we'll just do it here. But, you know, hotel Wi-Fi is terrible, and it's like 10 megabytes per second upload speed. So this thing gonna upload all day tomorrow. And hopefully the Wi-Fi doesn't go out and interrupt. And then hopefully we'll put this out on Sunday. So.
Well, that video out on Sunday.
Yeah, that video. So.
We gotta figure out what we're gonna drink.
We'll call room service. Unless you feel like going down there.
I don't.
Go figure.
Call room service.
You looking so good right now. That black doing something.
Black's supposed to be slimming. It is not slimming me.
Anyway. Alright, we about to... You say something? Oh, no. We about to end this, man. I'm stuttering. I'm hearing stuff. I'm tired.
We'll see y'all tomorrow.
I'm looking real light skinned because of this light. But I'll see y'all later.
Alright, good morning. Today is Sunday, October 1st. And I did not get a chance to get the video out, so please forgive me. But I was exhausted. I thought I was going to be able to come out here and get the video uploaded, and it just did not happen the way I thought it would happen. But that's fine. You guys will get a video out on Thursday, and then you will get this upcoming video after that. So hope y'all enjoyed the last video, like I said, from the Beyonce concert. And up until this point, I hope y'all enjoyed the Chicago vlog. We are headed home today. We are actually headed back to Honey Bear. Akeem booked us reservations, and then we are probably gonna ride around the city. We have to get Garrett's popcorn for everybody and their mama back home, and then we'll be on the flight. I think we leave about 7:30ish, and then we should. Okay, so the flight is about 8:30, and then we'll get home. We'll get to Houston about 11, and then obviously we'll get home around midnight, so the kids should be asleep. But yeah, the wedding was beautiful. It was very emotional, but it was beautiful. I think everything turned out great. We were running behind a lot. It was just a lot going on. No fault to the photographers, but we did what we could do. We showed up and did what we were supposed to do. But overall, it was just beautiful. I think it helped that everything was all in the same building, as far as where we all stayed. We all stayed in the same hotel. We all stayed on the same floor. So in my opinion, that helped a lot with just getting navigating, getting back and forth to the rooms, to getting the brides ready, to getting the grooms ready. They did their first look out in front of the hotel. So it was, instead of doing him seeing her come down the aisle for the first time, they did a personal first look where you see each other before the wedding, and there they exchanged vows as well as personal gifts. And to me, I felt like it was extremely beautiful because it was very emotional, but it was very private, and I think that gave them the opportunity to just really be able to love on each other. And then the ceremony was in the atrium that we had showed you guys, and the cocktail hour was right behind it. And then the reception was downstairs in the ballroom, just literally one level down. So in my opinion, I feel like that made it so much more easier because everything was just boom, boom, boom. And then because of the schedule, we had to steal them away from the reception so we can get their formal pictures. And in my opinion, from the ceremony to the cocktail hour where they're taking pictures to the reception, and then eating and speeches and all of the reception traditions, I felt like was just boom, 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 right? And I think when we were able to take them away and just get some intimate pictures of the two of them, I think that's when they kind of just had the opportunity to be it's just us, right? And I think that, to me, that was beautiful, just watching them like take pictures and just how they were with each other, especially now that they finally crossed that threshold of being husband and wife. And then they went back to their reception, and I can only imagine they partied the rest of the night away, because we came to our room afterwards, and for the most of it, went to sleep. I ate the rest of my French toast from Honey Bear last night. I didn't care if it was frozen; it was still so good. But Akeem did. I don't think you didn't offload any of the content yet, did you?
I offloaded it to the backup hard drive, so the content is still on the memory cards. But at least I have a backup in case anything happens in transit back home. But that's all I did, just offload them. I didn't even look at any of the pictures.
Yeah, it was
my
a
back
lot.
was set up.
But yeah, shockingly, normally I don't know if it's because we were able to just come upstairs and rest. I don't know if it's because we stayed all in one area, but like my back and feet hurt quite naturally. But usually I wake up, afterwards, like I can't move, like I'm so sore. And then the next day, it's a wrap for me and my sciatic nerve. But it wasn't that bad, actually. It was just like your normal moving around pain for me. But I woke up relatively fine this morning. I guess we'll see when we start walking more. But we're getting ready to check out of the hotel.
It's the reception that usually gives me.
Well, yeah, Akeem did work a little bit harder at the reception than I did. I sat down and ate my salad while he got the speeches.
No, because it's like all the speeches, so you literally like this the entire time, like throughout the rest of the wedding. It's ups and downs, but once the reception starts, like you said, speeches, first dance, all that stuff, you're literally like this or like this the whole time with 8-10 pounds of equipment in the middle of your back. It's just
that was the other thing. I had I was in charge of carrying the extra lenses and batteries plus my camera, and then Akeem had his 2 cameras. So it was and then walking like everywhere with them, but it wasn't that bad. We survived for the most of it. I mean, when I said I was retiring, only because I'd like to keep my back. I don't want to be 80 years old with horrible back problems. So, I'm good on this part. That's where they say you train up a child. And when you got 11 kids, you can choose one of them. Probably ain't going to be Zuri, but pick one of them.
Aiden and Amir have both expressed interest in photography. Amir most recently in the conversation that we had to the point that he wants me to start working with him. So it may be time to expand the family business to pass it down.
It's definitely time, especially with him being 18. And then him and Ashton go into business together since Ashton used to pick up the camera and thinking that he was going to be a photographer. Ashton Casey Photography. No, but seriously, so overall though, the wedding, like I said, was beautiful. There was something I was about to say, but I can't remember what it was exactly. Oh, your girl cried. I cried. I cried because, like, when they did the first look, it was just emotional, just hearing the things that they were saying to each other. It was just beautiful, and it's, new love, young love. But it was just more so like, aw. But I cried when they did the first dance, and when he danced with his sister. He danced with his mother, his mother-in-law, and then his sister. And when he danced with his sister, it was so emotional for me. I think because
it almost got me. Almost.
It was, first of all, it was Dancing to Mama by
that's the
Boyz
worst
II Men.
part.
Yeah, so that was already an emotional song for all of us, right? And then I think it was between her speech, knowing a little bit about their family dynamic, and then seeing them together, you could tell, especially her being his big sister, and you could tell that the bond that they had, and you could tell that she was definitely his protector, and she, that's her baby brother. So you could definitely tell like their relationship, and they were crying. So then I was crying, and then I got guests running up to me talking about, why are you crying? You can't be crying. You taking pictures, and I'm just like, we all in here crying. But that part really, really just touched me, because I'm just like, man, like you can tell their bond, and it was just that you could tell they have a really close bond. So watching them dance and then honor their grandparents during the dance was just beautiful. So
yeah, that's what got your girl. But other than that, it was a good night. It was a good night. Chicago has been fun so far. I do miss my babies. I was talking to Zuri last night, and anytime she hits me with the whole "I miss you," I'm just like, I need to be on the first thing, you know, smoking and back home. The boys obviously miss us, but it's not the same. They're not as verbal as Zuri. So when she hit me with that "I miss you" last night, I was just like, I'm ready to go. You know, I miss my kids. So, and we've been out here since Thursday. This battery about to die, but we've been out here since Thursday morning. Okay, so of course that battery died immediately. But like I was saying, we have been out here since Thursday morning. So we didn't see the kids leave for school. However, like I said, they were out of school on Friday. And then Saturday was, you know, people coming in town for the concert. And then obviously Sunday was the concert. Monday, me, Austin, and Zuri stayed home. But my cousin Jessica went home on Tuesday afternoon, so it was just like boom, 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 boom. You know, the house just seemed like it was just constantly moving. There really was no downtime. So even though we all live together, if you know what I mean, then you know it's like we're seeing each other in passing, but no one's really getting the opportunity to just love on each other like we normally do. So I'm looking forward to getting back home to that. My baby turns 9 in 5 days from here on out. Also to be 9 on Saturday, October 6th. So that's going to be emotional for me because I just keep thinking about how my babies are, like, he's going to be in double digits next year, and then Zuri's right behind him, and it's just, man, they were just like, anyway.
Don't start.
So he wanted to have a chef birthday party. But we wanted to figure something else out because then it was kind of going back and forth between a chef birthday party or a Halloween birthday party. So nonetheless, whatever we choose to do, like, we'll celebrate him this weekend and then we'll go over the whole birthday plans because this is one time, like, it just snuck up on us. Like it was nobody's business. But yeah, but I do have a cardigan to go over this. If we do stop at the Target, I'm going to see if they have the cardigan that goes with this top. If not, no big deal, but because I don't think I saw one when I was in Katy. And then I just have on my LV front row sneakers with this, my Hermes bracelet, my LV bracelet, and my LV hoop earrings. Let's see. Let me fix this. And then the king just got on.
Regular, just nothing special.
What he
Something
always
comfortable.
wear. Nothing.
I put it on. Don't play with me. This is travel day, and I'm about to be shooting you photography wise. So.
Oh yeah, we're gonna try to get some pictures. I don't know because I took pictures in my cape when we went. Thank you. When we went to Honey Bear, and I didn't have heels because I didn't think I had room in the suitcase. So I only packed shoes because I wanted to be comfortable. And I had posted on my stories that I was trying to look like Aaliyah face with my cape on and wound up looking like Jackie Christie. So I ain't trying to do that again.
If she watched the video, she gonna come for you.
I'm not worried about Jackie. But yeah, so while I felt cute that day, I might save those pictures of that outfit for, oh yeah, I gotta put my watch on. I might save those pictures of that outfit for another day. Okay, so we ended up stopping at, one second. So we ended up stopping at Walmart so we can get a luggage to carry back, like I said, all the popcorn. We made it out here to Honey Bear, and it's crazy. Like, so it's a good thing we came on Friday also, because Friday we were able to just walk in without a reservations. But we did make a reservations for today. However, the reservations were for 1:30. It's 1:27, so it's probably gonna be a little bit of a wait before we can get a table. When I asked the guy, he said it's probably about two tables in front of us. So Akeem is trying to find parking, because parking out here is no joke. Like, it's crazy. So I'm not gonna stay on the camera this entire time. I will hop in with y'all, I guess, once we get in. Hopefully we get in sooner than later. But yeah, it's crazy.